you.
No one can stop death. From you, I have learned patience, my son. It's about time.
They're all counting on me.
Push forward!
Why would you do this?
You have earned your warrior's death. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Vivimos un ciclo de odio. Las alianzas se forjan y se rompen. Hemos pagado un precio por compartir este mundo. Y hemos olvidado lo que nos hace fuertes.
¡Cierren filas! ¡Avancen juntos! ¡Lordaeron será nuestra! Mi rey, la tenemos acorralada.
¡Sigan disparando!
Oh, la urca. ¿Cómo va? Había manito. Lo perfecto. Ah, en el de los ML. Mm.
Directo, veo.
Ah, ya, ya, ya.
Escucha. A ver, vamos a escuchar el audio.
Bueno, bueno.
Estás en la página.
No, 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 estoy en la aplicación de celular.
Ahí está.
Ujú. Está el pre-show, se llama esta weá.
El show, sí. Déjame poner esto.
All, where Blizzard fans are anxiously awaiting the start of opening ceremony. Now less than minutes away.
What?
What's up, Mythic Hall?
O nos vamos al otro chat, no sé.
That's awesome. Look at everybody. I miss being in that
Vamos,
room.
pues.
I know. I'm
Yep.
gonna go out over there.
We're chained to the desk
Yeah,
now. You're gonna
run over there.
well,
We're
guys,
gonna get away.
let's go ahead and check in with our other roaming reporter, Rachel Cuerco, aka Seltzer, who's standing by at the arena with a very special guest.
Thank you guys so much. It's true, I have the specialist of guests because if you watch any esports, especially
Yeah.
Blizzard esports, you gotta know this guy. It's Alex Golden Mendez, global icon, national treasure, blessing us with his presence. Alex, welcome back to BlizzCon.
Hey, it's good to be here. I don't know if the people in here can hear me.
Listo.
Because, you know, obviously being a
A ver, viejo.
Y esta weá le podré mandar a la tele en el Chrome.
Creo que no, viejo, intenté.
Well, we can do a quick test if they can hear you. We're here in the arena. We've got so many fans excited to watch the opening ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for BlizzCon?
It worked.
I stole your Are You
Viejo,
Ready? Do you
¿vos
wanna
sabes
do
inglés?
it?
Oh,
¿Qué es
yeah,
lo que
sure,
dice?
sure,
viejo?
sure. Wait,
Do you
ladies and
speak
gentlemen,
English?
I said,
Yes, but... Sí, bro, mi inglés es súper malo, weón.
Pero quiero ver si se escucha nuestra voz, viejo.
That's what we're paying the big bucks for. Now, Alex, you're here for the Overwatch World Cup. This brings teams from the Overwatch community from all around the world here to Anaheim, California to compete. Tell me about why this event is so special to you.
well, you know, the Overwatch World Cup has been going on for quite a while now. And it's always been a blast to be a part
Está
of.
bien.
It's just great to be home with the community. And while we were at the Overwatch League Finals, and it was awesome, this is a great opportunity for fans to be
Black
able to
J. Hola, así Black.
You're cheering for Team USA.
Ya pasó a Facebook, ya no da, viejo.
No, okay, sorry.
¿Cómo
sorry.
estás, viejo?
You know, but there's
Amigo
obviously,
Yomi.
just a lot of fun to be had here, and I'm also pumped too because we're gonna have the desk back together again. So it's myself, Brand Sideshow.
¿En qué está ahí? ¿En Facebook o en...?
No, en YouPorn,
So
va
you're
YouTube.
promising me that
Oh,
this
yeah.
is going to be as
Oh, yeah.
exciting a desk as we had last year?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a lot to live up to,
A
but
ver si
we're
no
gonna
me...
try our
Puta,
best.
esta weá se me está cortando a cada rato.
Pero baja la calidad, viejo.
Sí, yo le bajé.
Ponele 720 o 480. 480 es
Alex,
disfrutable,
you have been involved with
se
the
puede.
Overwatch community, the esports community at large.
Yo le bajé a
all year
todo,
long.
weón.
BlizzCon is an
Lo bajé
incredible
lo más mínimo.
gathering of all of these
Pero
communities. So tell me what
de
you've
hecho no
seen
veo
over the year and what
ningún
you're most excited to see kick off here
tipo
at BlizzCon.
de
You know, I just wanna
bajón
know
de
about the
calidad,
future.
weón.
That's it. I wanna know what we have coming up next. I
Se
have no
mantiene
idea.
nomás.
I've been-
Mira
people
mi
been
directo
coming up to
entonces.
me saying,
Sí.
oh, yeah, you
No,
know,
mentira.
Goldboy, you've been in the hot
No,
seat, you got the leads, you got the
voy a prender mi
juice.
computador,
No one
weón.
tells this boomer
Algo que
anything,
sirve
and it
esa,
frustrates me. I wanna
esa
know
weá
all
que
the
tengo
good
ahí, weón.
stuff, and we're gonna find that out in a little bit. It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely, we are getting closer and closer to opening ceremonies. So, Alex, I'm going to send you
Demasiado.
back to the
Voy a
Overwatch World
mutearme
Cup
un
duty.
minuto.
Ladies and
Vale,
gentlemen,
vale.
I'm going to need you to keep your booties in the seats because it is time to send it back to Malik and Michelle to get us that much closer.
Rachel, thank you so much, and thank you, Golden Boy. All right, we are now joined here at the desk by Esports Global Director Sam Braithwaite for BlizzCon Esports.
Hello.
I don't want to be left out. What's going on? So let's jump right into it because we got opening ceremony here. Let's talk StarCraft. We have Cyril, who's had some back-to-back wins. What do you think we're going to be looking forward
What?
to?
Yeah, so what's actually
Campeonato
cool
de
about
StarCraft.
is StarCraft actually kicked off last week for the opening week in Seoul. It's the 16 best players in the world competing for $600,000. We have 8 players coming from the GSL circuit in Korea. We have 8 players coming from the WCS circuit in the rest of the world, and they're going to be battling it out. Cyril is absolutely a storyline to watch. He's a Finnish superstar, the first non-Korean to ever win a global finals, but there's 7 people here that are going to make sure that he doesn't do it again. The 2 that I'm looking out for is one, Rainer, who is a 17-year-old Italian kid who has beat Cyril twice this year in the WCS circuit.
His name is Rainer? Like,
Rainer.
That's so crazy.
R-E-Y, though. R-E-Y.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then also, out of all the Koreans, I'm looking at Classic. We actually didn't think Classic was going to make it to this tournament. He had mandatory military service. We were able to get an extension from the government.
Oh, wow.
He's been competing in StarCraft forever. He's made it to the top 8. Imagine right before you retire to be able to take the title of world champion. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool. A lot of stuff to look forward to in the StarCraft scene. Let's keep it moving. On to World of Warcraft. Last year, for the first time, we had the Mythic Dungeon Invitational. It was a big hit, and we're bringing it back this year. So what can we expect from MDI?
Yeah. So for MDI, so now it's the Mythic Dungeon International. A little bit of a rebranding that we got there. So that's been an awesome competition. Really what we've been seeing is Method EU dominating.
Vale, es más entendible si lo pongo los textos en inglés que
estar
estar escuchando.
Team, Method NA, take them down. And going into MDI, it's actually anybody's game. We don't know who's going to win. Which
¿Le pusiste subtítulos?
Sí,
We actually saw Method NA take down Method EU
ya con el texto ya me guío.
matches and knocked them down to the lower bracket.
Ya, ¿en dónde me tengo que meter, weón? ¿Busco en BlizzCon nomás, así?
Vas a poner BlizzCon y hay una pestaña de BlizzCon, después otra pestaña de ver.
That's going to be 8 teams, 4 players each, PvP tournament. For the past few years, it's really been North America and Europe battling it out. But we have 2 dark horses coming in, a team from Latin America and a team from Australia. And so we're really seeing if they can shake up the meta a little
Mañana va a empezar la arena
Let's talk.
de
There's a
mundo
lot going on
Warcraft.
with Warcraft for sure, but I'd love to jump into Hearthstone.
Hoy día muestran las exclusivas, lo nuevo.
Ahorita vamos a ver, viejo, como a ver, también te fijas el calendario. ¿Pudiste, viejo?
Sí, estoy... Bueno, mi computadora un poquito lenta, ahora sí.
Which is super exciting. She's coming from China. In Hearthstone this year, we launched a brand new ecosystem called Hearthstone Grandmasters. It's a league competition. So what we're looking at today is the top 2 players from the Americas region, top 2 from Europe, top 2 from Asia Pacific, and top 2 from China, all battling out for $500,000. We put a new patch in about a month ago, and so the game has a new meta, and it's pretty crazy, and I think anybody could win.
Well, I doubt anybody's playing Hunter, but if they are, I hope it's hilarious.
One person has Hunter.
Okay. All right. Fingers crossed.
All right, that's gonna be exciting. All right, well,
No
last
estoy
but
seguro
not
si es
least, let's go to my
$500,000 en premio total o
¿En premio?
I really want to talk this with you. Of course, Team South
Debe ser total, bueno, 500.000, bueno, sería demasiado.
Any chance of seeing somebody take down Team South Korea this year?
You know, you don't want to say it, but I think everybody wants to see that, right? Everybody at least wants to see somebody put up a threat to them. 3 years in a row is crazy. Going for the 4P, that would be insane. But we're really excited to see kind of how that shapes up. Preliminary matches started yesterday. Group stages are today, but if you want to watch it live, we're going to be in the arena all day Saturday, and it's going to be the top 6 teams.
There's a lot of Canada fans here. How do you feel like Canada's shaping up?
Canada is always looking as a contender. They're top 3 the past 2 years.
¿Pudiste ver?
And you know, you got
Sí, ahora ya hay una sesión que me pide la confirmación de mi celular. Esto, y yo no se le ver.
Ya falta un minuto para la ceremonia, loco.
Está entrando.
I hope so. I think we're going to see a USA versus South Korea finals.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I have another question.
That's what you think.
That's my opinion.
All right.
I have another question about World Cup. You guys, things were a little different this year. There were a lot of teams that came from different regions this year. Kind of, how was that?
¿Dónde estás, Alex? ¿Qué pex, viejo? ¿Dónde estás? De una vez, viejo, unite al Discord.
What we wanted to try different is how do we get more people participating and being more inclusive with the Overwatch World Cup. Just seeing all those different teams coming together and the community surrounding the esports competition is awesome.
Viejo, contame, ¿ya estás viendo?
Sí.
Ya, dime, ¿qué ves en tu pantalla?
Ahora estoy viendo Están con el panel y hay un weón con las polares de Hearthstone.
Sí. Ahorita
está hablando la mina.
Ya, perfecto, está ahí.
Ahora está hablando el weón.
Oh, está
sí, por así.
Retraso ni nada, está bien.
watching Warcraft
Saquen
3
World of
and now
Warcraft
we're
para
here,
móvil.
we have,
A
what,
Orin ya lo van a
4
sacar,
games,
ojalá.
3 competitions across
Yo
2
creo que te
days.
lo
I remember
sacan.
when it was just StarCraft, Warcraft.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah. And then we have so
¿Y
much
con
prize money up
cuántos,
for grabs
cómo
for
se
all
llaman
the
los
players.
inputs?
It's
No
really
me acuerdo
cool.
cómo se llama la wea, los
Train
mods.
and practice, master the
No
craft
me acuerdo
for
cómo
the
se llama esa
entire
cuestión
year,
para
and compete on the
tener
big
atajos
stage.
de teclas,
That's
por
what BlizzCon's
ejemplo.
all about, you know what I
Macros.
mean?
Right. What arena are you
Los
gonna
macros,
fit in?
esa wea. ¿Cuántos macros necesito para jugar
I
entonces?
have the luxury of being able to visit all of them, but tonight I'm going to be catching the StarCraft finals.
Well,
Ay, qué
Sam,
asco,
thank you
man.
so
Ay,
much for
buen chico.
coming and joining us at the desk.
Yeah. We really
¿Cómo lo
appreciate
estás
you
viendo?
coming down and chatting
¿Está
with
mal?
us, guys.
Le bajé la... No, se me está cortando, no sé qué onda.
BlizzCon on social media
A mí con
right
1080
now.
se me estaba cortando. Yo lo
Yeah.
tuve que bajar a
Actually,
720.
you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and
Porque
toss
más el
things right
directo,
over
más
to
lo que
Oh,
estoy
we're
viendo
gonna check it out
acá.
Mythic Hall
Yeah.
again. Mythic
Mhm.
Hall.
Yeah,
Me
What's
consume
going
harto.
on? I guess we are still here for us, but actually right now we're
¿Empezó?
gonna go to
Puta, esta wea me quedo cargando, man. Puta.
has a message that he'd like to share.
How you feeling, BlizzCon? Before we start the opening ceremony, I want to say a few words. You know, Blizzard had the opportunity to bring the world together in a tough Hearthstone esports moment about a month ago, and we did not.
¿Sabes qué,
We
viejo?
moved too
Con el
quickly
anterior
in our
BlizzCon,
decision-making,
viejo, con lo
and
que
then,
cagaron el
to
Diablo
make matters
3,
worse,
va el Diablo móvil.
we were too slow
Yo
to
creo que
toss
ahora
it to
Blizzard
all
va
of you.
a dar un puñetazo a la mesa y
When
va a
I think
decir, puta,
about what I'm
vamos a dar
most
con
unhappy
todo
there's really
Yo
two
creo que
things.
tiene que hacer
The
algo
first one is we
chingón,
didn't
viejo,
live
para
up
la gente, ya que está
to the high
emputadísima del
standards
anterior, ¿no?
that we really set for ourselves.
Que sí o sí tienen que sacar, claro, tienen que sí o sí sacar Diablo 4, como se mandaron la tremenda cagada.
And for that,
Presentar un juego de celular a un público de computador.
De PC,
No,
claro.
sí,
so what
unos hueones.
exactly?
Dos dedos de frente, weón. Pero bueno, estamos súper emocionados por presentar este juego. ¿Qué onda con mi internet,
So
weón?
what exactly is our purpose? BlizzCon is demonstrating it even as we speak. We aspire to bring the world together in epic entertainment. And I truly believe in the positive power of video games. When we get it right, we create a common ground where the community comes together to compete, connect, and play, irrespective of the things that divide us. As an example, BlizzCon has people from 59 countries all around the world here at the show today. That is amazing.
Gracias.
And that is the positive power of video games, to transcend divisions that surround us in so many of our places today. We will do better going forward.
¿Me avisas que se empieza a escuchar de mi micrófono lo que estoy viendo ya? Para bajar un poquito el volumen.
As you walk around this weekend, I hope it's clear how committed we are to everyone's right to express themselves in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places. I've actually seen and heard many of you expressing yourself this morning. You use your vacation and your family time to be here in Anaheim with us, and we are so grateful that you're here this week. Our best moments are here in our shared passion for Blizzard games. So once again, BlizzCon has brought us together, and today you're going to see
¿Los subtítulos están desfasados o qué onda?
Un poco retrasado, ¿no?
Sí, porque yo me estoy guiando más que todo por el audio ahora.
Sí, porque puta, como estaba hablando y el men que está escribiendo tiene que ser rápido, no sé. Hay un poquito
I
de
am
retraso.
personally
Pero esta wea es automatizada, porque
what we are building.
¿No es en vivo?
no creo que yo... Sí, pero automatizado, weón. Igual que debe ser como el tipo de algoritmo del Google, o sea, del YouTube.
Será, no creo, yo. ¿Tú crees?
No creo que esté un huevón con máquina de escribir hacia el lado. ¿No?
Está, ping, ping. Ahí está, viejo, ahí está, viejo.
20 segundos, 20 segundos.
¿Alguien sabe de qué está hablando el gringo?
¡Hola!
Ay, casi me...
Un ratito. ¿Es de Ruiz?
No, ese no es de Ruiz. Oh, sí, este es Diablo. Esta es la... Esta va a ser como Tristram, supongo. Esto es Diablo. ¿O no?
¿Qué es esto, viejo?
Diablo.
No. ¿Cómo estás, Multi? No sé, viejo. Estoy seguro que...
Diablo, esta weá por eso. ¿Qué otra franquicia tiene así un...
Diablo 4. ¿What? ¿Qué me estás container, Alex?
Para las cinemáticas del de celular, weón. El Inmortal. Mano, no.
¿Necesitas sangre?
Sí. La sangre es la llave.
Puta F.
Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
¿Qué es esto? Pues no entiendo.
Sinceramente igual, viejo. Pero aparece en el Diablo 4. Según Alex y Roland.
¿El Alex está en el... ¿Está viendo el directo?
Sí.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me. We came here for treasure. What
What is this place? I don't know.
La puerta.
Maybe it's a temple.
Mata a él.
It's a gate. It's a gate. And blood is the key.
Pues yo con ese cronómetro ya me aburrí, le dije a mi nada que de que también.
From the abyss, we seek thy salvation. By three they come. By three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing. We call thee home. Open your eyes.
Puta, esos detalles, viejo.
Sí, bueno, se trabajaban bastante bien en la animación, weón.
You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three they come. By three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing. We
Creo que están llamando a los tres males mayores. No.
Ay, Dios mío, me desmayo.
Estuvo bueno, pero no estoy tan hypeado porque las cagas que se han mandado con Diablo.
Sí, viejo, pero quién sabe, viejo. No he mejor ni un diablo, pero puta.
Bueno, si queréis jugarte un Diablo, el 2 es mejor.
Ah, sí, ya Diablo 4. Dice.
A ver, no tengo.
Good morning, BlizzCon! It is so very good to be here. I want to thank all of you for coming, and a big thank you to Blizzard Cinematics for starting things off the right way this weekend. I know you all want to hear about the game, so let's get to it. Diablo 4 is darkness.
¿Mostrarán algún gameplay? Yo creo que sí, ¿o no?
Let's start with darkness. Diablo 4 is dark. You just saw the cinematics, so you know
Ojalá.
exactly what I'm talking about. Whether it's the art, the story, or the horror elements that we've embraced, the first thing you will notice about Diablo 4 is that we are going back to the franchise's darker roots. It'll mean blood and gore. It'll mean occult symbols and rituals. More importantly, it will mean victories are neither clean nor guaranteed. We hope you're as excited about that as we are.
Y déjame anunciarle que será para celular.
Será para tablet.
Ah, ya muere todo Blizzard, si él dice eso.
No, pero dijo que iba a volver a lo antiguo, ¿cachai? a lo principal de su franquicia. Que eso todo lo, bueno, eso es lo que quieren los fans, pues.
Claro, viejo.
Mira, con Diablo 3 la cagaron. Dijeron que iban a volver igual a la franquicia y no, cambiaron el modelo. Y no me gustó mucho. Y después que sacaron al Diablo Inmortal...
Puta, ni que se diga esa mierda, ¿no?
Sí, bueno. Bueno, si hasta lo mismo cuando anunciaron, había gente que se paraba y se iba del stand.
It is there that you will find enemy camps and friendly towns alike. It is also where you'll find players
Hola.
whether it's to
Mati.
trade with them,
¿Cómo es?
work with them.
¿Qué tal?
Bien, bájale,
¿Qué haces,
todo bien,
Mate?
bájale un poquito.
¿Cómo es Urcarus?
¿Todo bien?
Bájale
Sí, Juan.
bájale un poquito a tu volumen de tu computador para que no se escuche el eco en el directo.
Ah, ¿estás transmitiendo vos Urca?
Sí, pero no se escucha, viejo. Yo no lo escucho el volumen de su computador.
Ah, ya. Entonces súbele más.
Ahora estoy entrando. Estaba viendo en mi celular porque ahora quiero ver en la compu.
Claro, para más placer.
¿Qué están mostrando? ¿Están mostrando gameplay o solo está hablando nada más?
No, están hablando, dice que va a ser como el sistema igual que el Diablo 2. Me parece.
Sí,
bastante
dice,
bien,
o sea,
van a volver a la franquicia.
Pero, y van a mejorar las mecánicas del Diablo 3.
Ah, weón, que eliminen a Diablo 3 nomás, weón, que no le agreguen nada de las mecánicas culiadas, weón.
Que va a volver a lo sombrío, a tener muchos cadáveres, todas esas cosas. Pero
Claro.
van a seguir con algo del Diablo 3, digamos, con un poco de su gameplay.
Bárbaro.
Puta, aquí están todos los hijos acá, weón.
Boteate entonces.
Yo no
Te voy a bajar un poquito de volumen,
yo no
weón.
puedo bajar volumen.
Ah, ya.
On behalf of everyone on the Diablo 4 team, it is our absolute pleasure now to share with you the world premiere of the Diablo 4 gameplay trailer.
Esa es la...
Oye, Alex, ¿volumen a qué, viejo? Alex. ¿Y esto? ¿No tienes gameplay del juego, viejo?
Del ticket virtual, ¿qué beneficio te da? Al final dice que todos pueden ver, a mostrar crack.
Claro, porque este directo creo que solamente pueden verlo los que tienen el ticket virtual, pues bueno.
No, te cuento que la ceremonia es gratis, ya de a partir de la ceremonia ya es con ticket.
es eso, weón? ¿El bárbaro? Sí. No. Sí, ¿qué es eso? ¿El druida? Sí, el druida.
¿Es un chamán o qué?
Algo así. Se puede transformar en bestia, invocar las fuerzas de la naturaleza. Era una clase de la expansión del Diablo 2. Oh, Turiel, weón. Conche tu madre, ese weón que era hijo de puta en el Diablo 2, weón.
¡Hala, millón!
You think me mad, old friend, but I know these dreams. They tell of the
¿Quién está hablando? ¿Y quién está hablando con ahí? ¿El hermano de Caín?
hell is coming.
Mate sabe.
Mate se mutió.
All right. How'd you guys like that first look? We have a super exciting next couple days ahead of us. We have panels where we're going to go deeper into the features, the systems, the world, the art of Diablo 4.
Oye, Mati, ¿y si te mueves a tu pieza, weón?
On this stage. But that's not all. The team's been working super
No lo escucha
hard on
Mate.
the
¿Habló ahorita Mate? Es que lo
and
bajé de
therefore
volumen, no
we've
sé si lo
been
bajé
able
mucho.
to bring a little bit
No, es que está muteado.
That's right. We have a very early look, a demo playable on the floor today, right now. We hope you have as much fun playing it as we did making it. And once again, on behalf of the game team, thank you all and see you in hell.
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Kozakostas.
Evern! Heroes of Overwatch! And soon, ready to battle the minions of hell in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary! It feels really great to be able to say the words Diablo 4 out loud. We use code names when we're working on the game, and we train ourselves not to reference the real name. And so when we're able to kind of come out and finally say Diablo 4, it feels a bit wicked. Diablo 4. We've actually had Diablo 4 in development for some time. You know, when we come before you, we want to ensure that when we reveal Diablo to you, that we can give you a good look at the dark vision of Sanctuary, along with a playable experience here at BlizzCon. You know, I've personally spent a lot of time of playing Diablo over the years, and a lot of love has gone into this game, and it really helped everyone. So let's talk about what else is here for us at BlizzCon, our Baker's Dozen BlizzCon, lucky number 13. We see BlizzCon as the place where the Blizzard community can have a home away from home. It's our home too, because many of us have grown up playing Blizzard games. We've forged lifelong friendships. We've made memories. And we've also had a lot of fun over the last 28 years. This year, for the very first time, we've set up something to honor that legacy and celebrate the beginning of what's made Blizzard great. Celebrate the games and the communities that we have. We're excited to debut the Blizzard Arcade in Hall E.
Blizzard Arcade, ¿qué me estás contando, viejo?
The Blizzard Arcade has an old school arcade vibe. Gather there with friends, play some games, and experience some of the earliest things that Blizzard has ever made. For the very first time at BlizzCon, we have Rock and Roll Racing, Blackthorn, and the Lost Vikings. If you've never experienced these games before, or if you have and you want to relive the magic, then the arcade is a great place to hang out. Joey Ray's Bar, as well as the Slaughter Calf Inn are there, so you're welcome to kick back, relax, and enjoy. But the arcade isn't just a celebration of where we've come from. It's also a showcase of some of our new announcements. Let's talk about StarCraft 2. If you're a StarCraft fan, we have two exciting things for you in the arcade. For several years, we've been working with Google and the DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Project. The DeepMind group has taught agents how to play the game as part of their AI research. And I'm excited to say that for the very first time, players are going to be able to pit themselves against DeepMind AI agents right here on the show floor. We have master level agents, we have a diamond level agent, and just a quick note that if you try this, you will not win.
Vale, viejo, vuelvo en breve, viejo.
Dale.
For StarCraft 2 fans, we've also been really hard at work on bringing an iconic villain to life. I'm excited to announce that the leader of the Sons of Korhal and the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturus Mengsk, is coming to the game later this month as the next co-op commander. Mengsk is unlike any commander that you've ever played, and at BlizzCon, he's loaded up and ready for you in the arcade. Let's talk Heroes of the Storm. For Heroes fans, the team has brought Deathwing the Destroyer into the Nexus. Deathwing is actually the most requested hero of all time, and we're excited for you to have an opportunity to play. Deathwing actually has two forms with two different sets of abilities, bringing the iconic Worldbreaker fantasy to life. And Deathwing is playable here for the very first time in the Blizzard Arcade. In addition, everyone with a BlizzCon or virtual ticket will automatically receive Deathwing when he enters the Nexus. One more thing to talk about with Heroes, and it's that in celebration of BlizzCon, all heroes are free from now until November. So if you've ever wanted to jump in and play, now's a great time. We have one other thing in one of our real-time strategy game in the Blizzard Arcade for you. It is called Warcraft 3 Reforged. We recently started the beta, and we're ready to expand the pool of testers. Everyone here, everyone watching with a virtual ticket, you'll all have beta access to Warcraft 3 Reforged starting Tuesday. And we'll announce the release date for Warcraft 3 Reforged soon. This month is an important one in Warcraft history because we are celebrating both the 25-year anniversary of Warcraft and the 15-year anniversary of World of Warcraft. We kicked off that celebration 2 months ago with the launch of WoW Classic. And we've been excited to welcome back millions of players to Azeroth. It's been a really amazing experience to see the beginning of the game all over again. You know, many of you, I've heard cursing your limited bag space Many of you are experiencing Baron's chat, maybe for the first time. And some of you have even gone back to feed your hunter pets. It's part of that anniversary celebration. And in remembrance that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla, we have vanilla ice cream for sale in the WoW concessions area. You think that you want this, and I think maybe that you do. BlizzCon isn't just a celebration of our games, it's also a celebration of the players who play them. And here you can see some of the most skilled pro players compete in our games. I want to thank everyone out there for giving your energy and your support to your favorite teams and favorite players. About a month ago, we held the grand finals for the Overwatch League in Philadelphia. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock and 2019 MVP Sinatra. Next season, the league is moving to a home and away format, and that means there's competition taking place in 20 cities all around the world. And this is the very first time that something like this has been done in esports. And so it is a great time to be a fan of the Overwatch League, and it's a great time to love Overwatch. At BlizzCon this weekend, the best of the best are going to battle it out in the Overwatch World Cup, featuring more than 30 country-based teams from all around the world. We'll also be celebrating champions and crowning champions for StarCraft II World Championship Series, the Hearthstone Grandmasters, the WoW Arena World Championships, the WoW Mythic Dungeon International Tournaments. BlizzCon has been home to some great moments in esports history, and we're excited to watch the action unfold over the next 2 days. This weekend isn't just about celebrating our pro players, it's also celebrating with you, the Blizzard community. One of the highlights of the show is our community night contests, and for me, that's actually my personal favorite of the show. I am pleased to announce that Darren DePaul, voice of Reinhardt, among other famous Blizzard characters, has returned to host. This is one of the places where you really see the vibrant and creative gaming community that is Blizzard and is BlizzCon come to life. And we're really excited about the talent that everyone demonstrates. All right. In closing, I just want to say there's a lot of people out there that are Blizzard employees, and they're there in the crowd. And the reason that all of us are here is you. We're here to celebrate this moment with you. You know, we really look forward to this weekend. This is a highlight for us all year to come together and to celebrate all the passion of Blizzard games. And so, all of you watching, we are grateful. Thank you for being here with us. BlizzCon, be good to one another. Welcome home.
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
Hello, BlizzCon! I am so honored and humbled to be up here with all of you on behalf of World of Warcraft as it turns 15. This is a game that's been at the center of my life for every one of those 15 years. I think 15 years ago on this day, I think I was wandering around looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders of World of Warcraft so that I could jump in there on day one right with everyone else. And just over 11 years ago, I had the privilege of joining the development team to start to try to give back to this game and to this community that have given me so much. And here, in this 15th anniversary year, it's been a great year for World of Warcraft. Just taking a look back, we kicked things off with the Battle of Dazar'alor, an Alliance and Horde going head-to-head in a raid zone for the very first time. Moved beneath the waves with our Rise of Ashara update. Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the Alliance, and the Zandalari Trolls bolster the ranks of the Horde. And of course, we have Mechanomes and Volpera waiting in the wings to join them in our upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update. And of course, just over 2 months ago, we launched this little game called World of Warcraft Classic. And as Jay said, it's been incredible watching millions return to Azeroth as it stood before the Cataclysm. Whether you are returning home to an old friend after a long time away, or experiencing it for the very first time. It's been an incredible journey, and here on the 15th year of World of Warcraft, this community stands as strong as it ever has. Speaking of Classic, I'm excited to announce that we have our next update to Classic just around the corner. In about a week and a half, the week of November 12th, we'll be enabling the world bosses, Azuragos, and Kha'Zix, but most importantly, the PvP honor system. So if you still have any quests to finish up in Hillsbrad, I would recommend you get those done between now and then. Just a hunch. A couple of weeks ago, we released Dire Maul, and we have Dire Maul playable here on the show floor today. So grab some friends and check it out, or make some new ones. Speaking of the strength of the WoW community, I think one of the greatest sources of pride on our end as the development team is being able to work with the community and harness the power of this incredible community in support of some incredible charitable causes. This year, I'm happy to announce that we're working with not one, but 2 different charities that both work on behalf of children around the world. The first is the Make-A-Wish Foundation, an incredible group that tries to grant wishes to critically ill kids. And honestly, we've had the pleasure of working closely with them over the years. I want to give a shout out to an inspiring young woman named Amara who visited us and who we worked with just a couple months ago. The second organization is We.org, which works to provide food, water, shelter, educational opportunities, and more to children in need around the world. So next month, I'm happy to announce and introduce a pet that's going on sale, the adorable Dottie, the baby alpaca. So if you thought that Dolly and Dot were your best friends, wait till you meet Dottie. She'll be worming your way into hearts everywhere in early December, and all proceeds from sales of Dottie from then through the end of the year go to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation and We.org. But now, back in Battle for Azeroth, the year's not quite over. We have this 15th anniversary celebration that's just around the corner, and I mean just around the corner. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, we will be enabling all the 15th anniversary events in-game. First off, that is a throwback battleground, Korak's Revenge, inspired by the original Alterac Valley. So dig in, get ready to storm that bridge as you push your way into Stormpike. And next, we have a set of throwback raid experiences, inspired by some of the greatest raid encounters of the early days of WoW, from Kael Thas through the Lich King. Players who complete all 3 of those experiences will be able to earn their very own Obsidian Worldbreaker mount, inspired by Deathwing. And everyone who logs in during the 2-month celebration will get their own little Lefarian pet. Now, for those of you here in attendance at BlizzCon in person, we have a second 15th anniversary celebration in store for you. Please join us tonight at 8:30 outside the Arena Plaza for a toast and a celebration with the World of Warcraft team. A toast to 15 years of World of Warcraft, 25 years of Warcraft, and to the best that is yet to come. Now, as fun as it's been reflecting on the last 15 years and this past year in World of Warcraft, we all know that the most exciting part of BlizzCon every year is getting to hear and to talk about what's coming next. And so that raises the question, really, where would we go from here? What is next in store for Azeroth? I mean, it's, you know, as we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are perched on the edge of a tenuous armistice, finally putting an end to the battle for Azeroth that has ravaged their world. And yes, the forces of N'Zoth and his old god minions are looming, but I've seen some pretty reliable data mine spoilers that suggest that we're going to come out on top in this one. Don't tell anyone. And so after, you know, really what's been a rough few years for Azeroth, between the assault of the Iron Horde and the Burning Legion and everything that's gone on since, I think things might finally be looking up for Azeroth. Yeah, I mean, you know, all these threats have been taken care of, just sunny days and clear skies ahead. I mean, personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
Ice Crown. A monument to our suffering. This world is a prison.
Funky. Funky. ¿Qué tal? Oye, ¿qué me perdí, viejo? ¿Qué? World of Warcraft, Shadowlands.
Sí, bueno.
What?
La Silvana rompió el casco del rey de hielo, no me acuerdo cómo se le dice, King.
¿En serio?
Sí.
Wow.
Ah, y también por tener el ticket virtual te van a dar la beta del Warcraft 3, el remaster, el reforger.
¿Para qué el Overgate 2?
Por la beta.
No sé,
todavía no han dicho nada del Overwatch.
Rolando, bien ahí, viejo. ¿Qué te pareció? No lo pude ver yo, viejo. Fui a recoger a mi hermana, viejo, su trabajo. Puta, mi moto revivió, viejo. Y, querían que la fui a toda mierda.
Igual te demoraste poco.
Sí, está todo así. En la serie le puse quinta, viejo.
The world that is the afterlife for the entire Warcraft universe. Now, along the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls and dwarves. This is an ancient and mysterious realm that predates the Titans themselves. It is the source of the power of the Scourge that we have seen, true, and it's the power upon which Death Knights draw. But it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr and the spirit healers that guide us back to the land of the living when we pull a couple mobs too many.
Puta, mi hermana, viejo. Mi hermana la están negreando, viejo, por mujer, viejo. Qué asco, viejo. Mi cuñado, no estoy respondiendo al comentario que me hizo mi amigo. Mi cuñado, viejo, lo recogí en bici, viejo, hasta que el casco roto.
¿Tú qué sabes la historia del WoW?
No, muy bien.
No. Tampoco, man. Es que estoy completamente perdido.
Hasta Burning Crusade nomás.
No, yo me quedé en el día 12 en el Warcraft 3, no, bueno. ¿Y cuánto pesa ahora este juego?
No sé.
Porque le están agregando calete weazo, weón.
Oye, es cierto, cambiaron el motor gráfico, viejo. Yo estoy jugando el Cataclismo y nada que ver, viejo.
Y por eso digo que esta weá ya no funciona en mi computador, pues.
Más que todo es peso de almacenamiento. No tienen peso gráfico.
So World of Warcraft Shadowlands is coming next year, and it will be available for pre-purchase today. That is just a little glimpse of this incredible world that awaits us. Ahead of us lie many fateful decisions, because at its core, Shadowlands is an expansion that is built around the idea of choice. Agency and self-expression, in the rewards you pursue, and in the allies with whom you cast your lot. I know you have a ton of questions, like what the heck is a covenant? What is that tower that's sticking out of the sky above Icecrown? What other changes are coming to World of Warcraft? And so much more. So we have our first panel for you at 2:30 on the Mythic stage, the World of Warcraft What's Next panel, where we'll dig into that and much, much more. Also playable here on the show floor, we invite you to journey into the zone of Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands. Thank you all so much, and it's going to be an incredible weekend ahead. I can't wait to share it with all of you. And now, it's my pleasure to turn things over to Ben Thompson on the Hearthstone team.
Viejo, después de Diablo 3 mostraron Mundo Warcraft, ¿verdad?
Sí, directo.
What's up, BlizzCon?
¿Has jugado al Hearthstone?
Nah, viejo, es un tutorial, viejo, lo tengo descargado y todo. Es gratis, ¿no?
Sí, pues. Porque quisiera bajármelo, weón. Otra vez, weón.
Ese le da
unos dorsos de... Sí. Por el ticket te daban unos dorsos especiales y una carta legendaria por ese.
Mierda.
Puta, yo tenía un mazo de mechas. Igual habrán pasado 6 meses con mi mazo, ni siquiera lo tenía terminado. Y lo movieron o sea, como lo banearon, sacaron unas nuevas expansiones y dijeron que iban a funcionar solamente desde las siguientes expansiones hacia adelante. O sea, mis mechas dejaron de funcionar.
Qué cagada,
Sí, o sea, igual puedo seguir jugando, pero de modo salvaje, pero creo que más peludo, ¿no? No sé, bueno. Después de ahí no pesqué nunca más ese juego.
Vale, yo creo que aquí van a mostrar... Déjame ver el calendario, ¿qué onda?
This was followed by the Saviors of Uldum, as you and the League of Explorers answered the call to adventure and crossed the desert sands, seeking to wipe out the plagues that Rafam and his followers had set loose upon the world. Well, that brings us to our third and final chapter, does it not? The curtain rises on a shimmering twilight sky across a blanket of snow. A chill wind gusts across an ancient field of bones. Now, the League of Evil and the League of Explorers, well, they've chased each other across all of Azeroth to arrive here in Dragonblight.
A ver.
is going to finally earn its name with more dragons in a single Hearthstone expansion than ever before. Now, you're going to recognize quite a number of these from Azeroth's storied history, but we've stuck a couple in there of our own devising as well for you to enjoy. Descent of Dragons also introduces a handful of new mechanics and one all-powerful new keyword as well. You want to dive in and take a look? Let's do it. Now, it wouldn't be right to make a set based around dragons without at least acknowledging the most terrible, the most feared and fearsome dragon ever to walk the world of Azeroth. No, not Deathwing. It's the progenitor of all dragonkind, the fearsome Galakrond. Galakrond is Hearthstone's newest hero
¿Qué onda? Este es como Yu-Gi-Oh, ¿no?
He takes the place of your own hero
¿Cómo?
when you put him into play.
¿Es como Yu-Gi-Oh esto?
He also brings with him a powerful new
Sí.
battle cry and his own unique hero power.
Pero sin
But here's the
tanta
key. He becomes stronger, more
mecánica basura.
when you make use of our newest keyword, Invoke. It's important to note here that Invoke has its effects on Galakrond, whether he be in your hand or in your deck. And by doing so, you will allow him to achieve his second form. Gets a bit stronger. Now, believe it or not, there are actually those who eagerly await Galakrond's return, those who praise his name across Azeroth. And as a result, the Invoke keyword will occasionally show up on some neutral cards as well. Doing so will allow you to achieve the most feared and third final
Vale, viejo,
form
yo
of Galakrond.
lo voy a seguir dejando el directo, viejo. Voy a hacer unas cositas,
Ya.
en media hora vuelvo. O sea, simplemente voy a mutear mi headset. Porque dentro de media hora van a anunciar algo de Overwatch.
Ujú.
Igual voy a estar al tanto de reojo.
Dale, dale.
Now, I don't
¿Ya?
know if this
Nos
actually
vemos
Igual.
ratito,
is the end
Funky.
of all of Azeroth. Frankly,
Nos
Dale,
vemos
igual que
rato.
estés bien. Nos vemos.
Nos vemos otro rato.
Chao,
But
chao.
it sure as heck signals the end of any game of Hearthstone he's in if you can appropriately pull off the Invoke mechanic. All 5 classes aligned with the League of Evil will have access to the terrible power of Galakrond and be able to harness it for themselves in the form of a unique hero, bringing a unique battle cry, and a one-of-a-kind hero power as well. Now, Rafam, he takes care of his friends. He is assured that everyone will receive a copy of all 5 Galakrond legendary hero cards for free just for logging in when the set launches. But you may ask, what of the just and noble? What of those pure of heart, or more on the side of good? Where are my League of Explorers in this? Well, there are plenty of our winged friends eager to join the fight for good as well. You all know Ysera. Let's say hello to the Druid Legendary Dragon, Ysera Unleashed. She's my favorite too. And finally, what would a dragon be without their fearsome breath weapon? If you're a shaman, you're gonna have access to lightning breath here. Yeah, we see all our dragon priest friends out there. You look like you're having a good time. We just think it's time to open up the party a little bit. You see, with every class in Hearthstone will receive a legendary dragon, each and their own. We're sure to see their presence being made known in the meta as soon as we release this newest and final chapter to the trilogy on December 10th. But for those of you looking to dive into the action a little sooner, pre-purchase begins today. Now, normally that'd be it for Hearthstone. We've given you an amazing new set, an awesome new cinematic, and a song that I know I'm going to be humming for the rest of the weekend. But we're not done. We want to leave you with something a little special before we go. As Hearthstone players ourselves, we all continue to enjoy a variety of ways to play this game we know and love. Whether it be in the arena mode, or tavern brawl mode, We enjoy thinking of the cards we build and craft and play, and the decks that we put them in different ways. That's why the Hearthstone team is excited to announce today an entirely new way to play this game. And it's a new mode that we like to call Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is an 8-player mode that is inspired, all 8. 8-player mode that is inspired by the popular auto battler genre with a few Hearthstone twists. In this mode, you and 7 other players are challenged to recruit minions and send them into battle against your opponents until only one victor remains. This is the first new mode to come to the game in some time. We have had so much fun making this, and we've had even more fun playing it. So much so, in fact, that we're excited to dedicate the entirety of the Hearthstone demo area here at BlizzCon to Battlegrounds over the next 2 days. The open beta for this new mode is going to start on November 12th. But for those of you here today, watching at home with the virtual ticket, or pre-purchasing Descent of Dragons, well, you're going to get to enjoy this all starting on Tuesday. We couldn't be more excited to announce even more and talk about more cards and things related to Descent of Dragons and Hearthstone Battlegrounds on the Mythic stage at 3:30. We look forward to seeing you all there. From the very beginning, Hearthstone was always intended to be a warm and welcoming place. It's a place and a home far away from a confusing and often frustrating world outside the tavern. It's a place to set down our swords, join our friends, and gather around the fire. With the return of the Hearthstone Tavern here at BlizzCon, we hope you do just this. We absolutely invite you to come by and tell us what you think of the new mode. And we love answering questions about the newest set. But mostly, we hope you just drop by, if only to take part in the warmth and the friendship that the tavern has to offer. I know I'll be there, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. I don't know about you guys, but I really need to see what Overwatch has to offer, don't you? Let's go take a look, shall we?
Years ago, the Omnics declared war. Overwatch was created to rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis. We became the greatest champions of peace and progress mankind has ever seen.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of them are just mercenaries now.
The people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
¡Vamos, Overwatch!
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother. Human machine. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
The second Omnic crisis continues. The conflict between Omnics and humans has now claimed over 15,000 lives.
But look around. Someone has to do something. We have to do something.
Always remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see
F, perro, F. No way, no way, no way, no way. héroes nunca mueren. Ya. Jeff Kaplan.
Please welcome Game Director of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan.
Este cabrón lo tocó mucho a Mercy, abusador.
BlizzCon is so edgy this year. I wore black. It's kind of like dad edgy because it's got a giant pink bunny on it. So I didn't quite get there. So I feel like you and I, and you know who I'm talking to, I feel like you and I have been together for a very long time. Like, we remember when WoW Classic used to be called WoW. We've been around together. I have something, don't ever say that. I have something that I'm very embarrassed to tell you now, and I'm only telling you because we have this close relationship. I totally forget what I'm supposed to say right now. Like, I don't have a clue. Just drew a blank. Anybody who knows me knows I can just ramble forever about anything.
Hola, viejo. Yo creo que quiero anunciar algo, viejo.
I can, from the internet, I can read everything I'm supposed to say from the last week.
No creo que hagan
so much for helping me with that. Oh my gosh.
O sea, no dicen nada en esta web.
The team really appreciate it. Actually, if you want to know how game developers feel about leaks, the WoW team made a cinematic called Shadowlands. And picture my face where Sylvanas' was. And then instead of that helmet, it was my cell phone.
Un poquitín baja el volumen, viejo, tú.
Yeah.
Ya, poquitín.
I should probably talk about Overwatch now. I'm just digging a hole, you know?
Yeah.
So, a very dear friend of mine, 5 years ago, on this stage, almost to this very day, a gentleman by the name of Chris Metzen. And let him hear it. He's watching with us right now. Chris came out 5 years ago on this stage, and he said it's time for a new adventure, and he wanted to take us all with him. And he came out and he announced Overwatch, and it was one of the most special moments of my life. And the women and men who work on Overwatch have been working so hard to make something very special. And today they'd like to dedicate that to you. So please enjoy.
¿Qué pasó?
Morrison.
Gracias.
Ahí está. Está. Mercy. Yeah. Overwatch.
Winston?
What's on your mind, May?
Do we have enough people for this mission?
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. If you're going to show, now would be a good time.
Attention! This is your captain speaking. We are on final approach to Paris.
That's our cue.
eran de verdad, pues, weón, porque tienen el mismo diseño que mostraban.
Nuevo héroe, ¿qué metas container, Alexander Flores?
El Alex está en el futuro, weón.
Está en el chat del directo.
Ahí.
Bonjour, officer. We're here to help.
C'était un singe?
¡El mejor mono!
Creo que está adelantado tú, weón.
Espera. Pobre May. No.
She needs help. We can't stay here.
Tracer, get everyone out of here. I'll hold the line.
But you said to stick together.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
You better be.
Vamos, monito, empérrate. ¿KG? Mierda, mira esa reflejada, papá.
No. Estoy atrasado, weón, como 5 segundos.
Oh, puta, no, ya. Son las expresiones.
Pero ¿quién dijo Genji, weón? En mi pantalla. No sé qué onda, weón. Oh, buena.
No lo puedo creer.
La prensa con su hija, weón.
Sí, viejo. La hija de Reinhardt. ¡Oh! Puta, ¿qué es esto?
Está dando un orgasmo, weón.
Puta, sí, viejo.
Tremendo escudo que sacaron, weón.
Sí, loco. Mejor escudo. Padre e hija. ¡Madre!
Buena.
¿Viste ese Genji, viejo?
Sí, weón.
¡Mierda!
Victory is ours, my friends!
Hi, Lena. Brigitte? Oh my gosh, you've grown! Everyone, this is May. Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you. Good to have you on board.
Thank you.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
Obvio. Hemos vuelto.
Yes. Yes, we
¡Ah! Puta, ese 2 que me estás con timer.
Ok. No. Puta filtración, weón.
On behalf of the Overwatch team, I am extremely proud and excited to finally and officially announce Overwatch 2. Now, I know you have a lot of questions, but we always feel like our games speak for themselves, so let's take a look at the gameplay and then we'll talk.
Yo igual, Alex, yo igual.
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
Este es
el trailer de nuevo, weón.
Ajá. Es su modo historia, viejo, tal cual. Está su historia, viejo, en juego ahora.
It's not just no center.
A lot of lives are riding on what we do next.
We'll have to fight. One city at a time.
Eso no era.
Full cooperativo será, pues supongo.
Yo creo que sí, como el Left 4 Dead.
Sí.
Todas las weas están filtradas, weón.
Sí, viejo, toda esa mierda ya lo hemos visto. ¿PvP?
Uy, no creo. ¿O sí?
Mira, de escoltar el robot, ¿o qué puta?
No sé, de más.
Sí, viejo, todo. ¿Qué? ¿Viste esa negrita?
Sí, weón.
Oye, Lucio los empuja y le hace daño a las paredes como Doomfist cuando puñetea. Mira, esa héroe, viejo, mínimo esa tipa es DPS, viejo. Ya. Ahora hablemos de Money, Kaplan, hablemos de Money.
Menos mal que no compramos el Overwatch para Switch, weón.
Ya, esta parte me interesa, viejo. Me va a ayudar, viejo, si ves algo.
And there is no way we're losing that at
in
all.
English.
In fact, that's a huge focus. So Overwatch 2 will have a brand new core competitive game mode called Push. Now, what I mean when I say core is that you will play this in quick play, it will be played in competitive, and it will also be played by the Overwatch League. So we're really excited to finally add a new core game mode. Now, we want everybody here today to have a chance to play it and tell us how awesome and
Hablemos de
balanced it
quién me patrocinará.
is. So you can play on a
Tranquilo, Ale,
brand new
tranquilo. Va
map
muy
which
rápido,
takes
vaquero.
place in Toronto, our first Canadian map. It's over in Hall A, so we invite you to come play the demo. We think it'll be awesome. Now, when I talk to lots of you, there's a common request that you want out of Overwatch, and Overwatch 2 is going to deliver on this. And that's for more story and for PvE, for cooperative experiences.
PvE.
Overwatch 2 will feature a ton of PvE content. We will have a complete story
Yo creo que van a dar una demo, po,
featuring
Sí,
story
pero
missions.
es netamente
The
PvE,
first of
viejo.
which is called Rio de Janeiro, is also playable in Hall A for all of you today. Cannot wait to hear what you think about it. In addition, as you saw, we have something called hero missions, which hero missions are focused on highly replayable cooperative experience. The analogy we like to use on the team is similar to what adventure mode is to Diablo versus its campaign. That's what hero missions are intended to be.
Lo está
And they're
comparando con
powered
Diablo,
by
¿no?
this really cool progression system where you can level up your heroes, get more powerful, customize your abilities, do different talents. It's going to be a ton of fun. Now, you might have also noticed the heroes all have a new look to them. Every one of the 31 heroes, plus more, are getting an upgraded look to them. And there's a really awesome panel that's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday in here that is going to go through all of the engine upgrades that are coming to Overwatch 2 and all of the new looks and explanation of the new art style that I'm really excited about. Now, Overwatch and Overwatch 2 at their core are all about heroes, and we know that we cannot make a brand new Overwatch game without having new heroes. So Overwatch 2, in addition to featuring Sojourn, who we are not talking about today besides just confirming that she is here, Overwatch 2 will feature multiple new heroes that will come with the game, and we're very excited about that. Now, a lot of you have questions, like why a sequel? Or what does that mean to me as a player of the original game? I put so much time into this game, I cared about it so much. Well, we thought about it, and for us as gamers, you know, sequels make us nervous more than anything else. So what we're hoping to do with Overwatch 2 is really redefine what a sequel means. And I think some explanation is in order right now. So for all original players of Overwatch, players of the current Overwatch game, you will get to play on all of the same maps as Overwatch 2 players, including all of the brand new maps that are coming to Overwatch 2. And you will get to play with all of the same heroes as Overwatch 2 players. It will be a shared multiplayer environment where no one gets left behind. The other thing that I think a lot of us are thinking about is all of those cool accomplishments and cosmetics that we've been unlocking over the years. You know, how hard did you work for your Witch Mercy skin, for example? We want to make sure that all Overwatch cosmetics come forward with you into Overwatch 2, so all of your progress matters, nothing's getting left behind, no one's getting left behind. We worked so hard to build this community of over 50 million players at this point. The last thing we would ever do is do anything to split what an amazing community you guys are and how much you mean to us.
50 millones de jugadores.
So
¿Cómo que
Overwatch
está
2
muerto,
is
viejo?
going to be amazing. We have a panel right here on this stage at 1:30 where we're going to go into a lot more detail. Now, it's time for BlizzCon. I'm staring, you know, straight down the aisle at those beautiful machines with Diablo 4 loaded on them. We've got World of Warcraft Shadowlands. We've got Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
Y ahora, mira viejo el público, son puros viejos, puros barbudos, viejos.
How much we all mean to each other, be good to each other, enjoy each other this weekend. Now let's go play some video games. Have fun, everybody.
No me hablaste de números, Kaplan, no me hablaste de números de dólares.
This concludes our opening ceremonies. Mythic
Creo que va a ser un juego
stages
independiente.
resume shortly with Diablo 4
que iba a mantener
unveiled. Have a great BlizzCon.
Una cosa es tener cantidad de usuarios y otra usuarios que jueguen el juego. Es casi igual, Alex.
Alex, no sabe nada.
Es casi igual, Alex. Quizás en Switch no juegan mucho, pero va a haber gente. Yo creo que ahí se acaba, ¿no?
Yo creo que sí. Bueno, para nosotros se acaba esta hueá, pues bueno. Lo único que queríamos es ver Overwatch y nos tuvimos que mamar toda la cara de presentación. Y...
Vale, viejo.
Eso fue
todo, viejo. Lo que nos interesa. Ya mañana vamos a... Ya mañana empiezan los directos del... Ya solamente puedes ver con ticket. Quiero ver si puedo hacer... Puedo retransmitir, a ver si no me banean. A probar, viejo. Porque me
no, pero que te baneen, ¿o sí? O creo que sí.
No sé, viejo. Bueno, viejo. Nos vemos más tarde, viejo, para meter el Overwatch.
Dale, guachín, que estoy bien.
Dale, nos vemos.
¿Estamos hablando?
Sí, estamos en contacto. Yo ahorita voy a lavar mi moto, viejo, y me conecto más tardecito.
Dale, guachín, que estoy bien. Nos vemos. Chao.
Nos vemos, chao. Hasta luego. Nos vemos, Alex. Vamos a ver Overwatch.